Hello again. Got a quick little job to do with these ferrules. So let me explain. Okay, this is a situation. I'm having some handles made for a project at work, and they're going to be shorter and stubbier than these chisel handles, but a similar sort of principle. It's I'm making some awls, so there's going to be a sharp pointed piece of silver steel in this end, a ferrule, and then a handle. They're going to be a completely different shape for this, but that's just to show the principle. And I've bought some ferrules that aren't a little bit smaller than the ones I've got here, but the handles are being turned up by a wood turner, and the issue is that we want to make them as accurate as possible and as fast as possible. So with that in mind, I've drawn up a go. It's similar to a go no go gauge, except I call this a go slow gauge. The distance between the ends on one side is exactly the same diameter as the internal diameter of these ferrules, and the other end is the same diameter plus 0.5 millimeter. So when one end of the gauge, the broad end of the gauge, goes over your piece of wood stock, like so, that tells you you're within 0.5 millimeter. So then, woohoo! So then it's time to slow down and finish the last bit for a nice snug fit of these ferrules. So it's a simple job. I'll put that kamikaze magnifying glass back. There's a piece of stock, a crappy piece of mild steel. Doesn't need to be anything special, because we're you know, over the course of the lifetime of this product we might make a couple of hundred. We're not talking tens of thousands here, so consequently a straightforward piece of plain mild will do the job. So I've drawn it up in CAD. I haven't done the toolpaths yet. What I will do is I'll go and square this up and face it off, make it the right thickness. This is a little bit too thick at the moment, and whilst the mill is getting on with that, I'll sort out the toolpaths. I've marked the centre position and also how much material needs to be hanging out of the end of the vise in order to clear the cutter. So let me clamp that up there, give it a little tappy tap. There we go. Yep, tickety boo. I must really make a decent light for this mill. It's really hard at times to actually see whether you're lined up or not, because there's just not enough light. What I fancy doing is putting a ring light underneath the you can't see from where you are, but round the spindle, making something that attaches with an LED ring. I think that would be quite fun to do. In with the 4mm cutter. Just do that up. There we go. Go slightly up. Zero that. we're going to do my old trick of go to manual data input and go G0Z20. There we go. Reset that there. Then we will run the path to make sure that we're happy. Here we go for a test run. Hold it. The word numpty springs to mind. I've loaded the wrong bloody code. Good job I did this test run, hey? I've loaded the correct file. I've had to shut the door because we're going to use coolant and it just goes everywhere. So you'll be able to see this for about 3 seconds, I should imagine. Pretty much the same as me. Right, here we go. Cycle start. Fingers crossed. Have a little less coolant, I think. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get rid of some of the chips. Take it out. Oh, that's excellent. That really is good. Wow. That's a cut above my normal machining. Right, let me set up to do the. I've got to put that back in and do the other end. So I'll get on with that off camera, and then we'll finish. We'll catch up when I finish the last op. Right, here we go. Here's the embryo gauge. I have to say that that's come out all right. Okay, now some of you might be asking why I didn't go full depth with the cut, or over depth in fact, and let this piece drop out. The reason is, in my mill I've had problems with the bit that comes out catching on the cutter and breaking the cutter, and because this is constrained inside a pocket, I thought it's not worth the risk. So what I'm going to do is I've left this this piece, actually the target width is 5mm and we're at 5.72, so if I whip off 0.7mm this side, in fact I might even do 0.8 just to make sure I clean it up, then the bit should fall out. Right, so there we are, the damn near finished gauge. I just need to polish it and deburr it. So let's have a quick look and see what our measurements are across these flats. 16.65. Okay, and on this side we're looking at, oh, I can get it right. It should be 16.12, so I'm 0.01 of a millimetre under. Yeah, and this is just over half a millimetre bigger. This is a go slow, this is a go. So I think I'll just polish that up and then give it a coat of clear lacquer and we'll get it off to the customer. As always, thanks for watching, and join me next time when we have a go at something else. Take care. Bye.